Sam Hyfel, and we're live at the 2019 EW Comic-Con Video Studio presented by Toyota Corolla with the cast of Nancy Drew.
Hey.
Obviously, there is no con bigger than San Diego Comic-Con. What are you guys most excited for? Is this anyone's first?
Yeah.
First Comic-Con.
Everyone's
First San Diego.
Yeah. Okay. What are you, like, is there something you definitely want to see before you get out of here?
If we have time.
Yeah,
San Diego?
I'm a big Dungeons and Dragons player, so I would
Okay.
love to see the cast of Critical Role, but they are not here till Sunday, so that's
And
my
you guys
dream
head
crush.
out tonight, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, we're out of here.
You're out of here. So have you done your panel? Do you?
No.
Okay.
Later today, this afternoon.
Today. That'll be exciting.
Yeah.
There's no fan like a Comic-Con fan, so I feel like you guys are in for a treat.
Their passion is amazing.
Yeah.
Dedication.
Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously the first question for Nancy Drew is just like, were you guys fans of the Nancy Drew books when you were young? Or now? It doesn't
Oh,
matter.
yeah.
Ken was.
Oh, yeah, big time. Big time. You read them, too.
Yep, had a couple of Nancy Drew books growing up.
Yeah,
Not
I
Hardy
remember-
Boys, just Nancy.
Yeah, I remember when Tunji was auditioning, I had gotten cast that day, and we were doing chemistry reads, and everybody, like the other three guys in the room, were like, I only read the Hardy Boys because Nancy Drew was for girls. And Tunji was like, I read Nancy Drew. And I was like, cast that guy. That guy knows what's up.
Did you guys have a favorite book?
No, not really, not necessarily.
Yeah.
To be honest, I can't remember clearly
Sure.
what the two books were. We had two books and they were fairly modern.
Yeah.
There was kind of modern iteration of Nancy Drew, but not a favourite. Who has?
Yeah.
Do you have a favourite, Kennedy?
I don't think I have a particular favorite one.
Fair enough. They're all great.
Yeah, good
They're
answer.
all fantastic.
You played the computer games too, though, right?
Yes, I did. I played.
Wow.
I still have. I have them all like installed on my computer.
So you've been preparing for this literally your entire life.
Truly my entire life, yes.
Yeah, it's
Excuse
from
me.
those.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, guys. Thanks, guys. Wow.
But that is so interesting. Like, as someone who was really a fan of this character, suddenly you are this character. Like, was there something you really wanted to bring to, like, your version of Nancy?
I don't know. I think that I have had such an attachment to the character my whole life and kind of, like, lived in this mindset. And I just wanted to make sure that I think that there's a sense of her character that comes from the games and comes from the books that you only know intimately if you've really gotten to know them. And there's just this cunning but this sense of humor mixed into it, and this sense of like she never doubts herself, that I really wanted to make sure stayed true to this representation of her.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
it's a perfectly timed, like, 2019, I feel like we want this female character
Oh, yeah.
solving crimes.
Oh yeah.
It is. And I feel like all the characters in this are very relatable and human.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Whereas in the books, I feel like it focuses more on them in action, whereas this, it focuses a lot on the relationships and them, like, growing through different situations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's also, obviously, there's Nancy Drew, but, like, you guys all kind of, without spoiling anything, find yourselves kind of entangled in a situation in this series. What about, like, what can you guys kind of preview about, like, your characters, your role in this series?
Well, I'd say for George, she is this really tough girl who kind of grew up on the wrong side of the tracks, which even in the books too, she's more on the tougher side.
Yeah.
And her and Nancy have some pretty bad beef, which you'll have to see unfold. But it's cool seeing like these two personalities connect and then same with Bess as well.
Yeah. She's a city girl, so she sort of sticks out a little bit in this town. But she's also exploring her own identity, which is like, it's more than meets the eye. You know, you don't judge a book by its cover, as cliche as it sounds. She's going through some serious stuff and finding her own feet. So yeah, it's really interesting.
Yeah. What about you guys?
I'm playing Ned Nickerson, who we're going with Nick on this, aka Nick. Yeah. But he's Ned Nickerson. He's quite a different imagining from the books. We've kind of started again with his character, and actually Ned, aka Nick, has a bit of a history that we shall find out as we go along. So yeah, exciting stuff there.
Yeah.
I play Ace. He's sort of along for the ride.
For now.
Yeah, he washes dishes and, you know,
Or does he?
hangs out with everybody and tries to solve a little crime when he can.
That's true. I feel like the guy who's along for the ride ends up never being the guy
He's
who's
the
just along
sketchy
for the
guy.
ride.
Yeah.
Do you guys feel any, so you've only shot the pilot.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, have you felt any sense of, like, pressure? Like, it's such a beloved character. Like, there are so many fans who are like already excited. Like, is there a sense of like, we have to do this justice?
Expectation.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I don't know. Yes, for sure. But at the end of the day, we have a really great team of creators and writers. And I think all of our jobs is to just be true to what that is and honor that, because it's a really awesome interpretation and of everything and of these characters and of these stories.
Yeah.
And I just think I think it's great. And we just have to trust them and trust that and trust ourselves to do the best we can.
And it's written by people who love Nancy Drew.
Yeah.
And we have Kennedy, who loves Nancy Drew.
Right.
So we're in good hands.
Yeah.
We're not going to abuse Nancy Drew and take it somewhere where it's not interesting to do. But at the same time, we've got to make sure that it's interesting and it's fresh, and it's 2019. So Nancy Drew survived this long because it's evolved, right?
Yeah.
So we're continuing to evolve it.
Yeah. Who among you is actually most likely to solve a crime?
Me.
I would hope, Nancy.
Her for sure. I feel
hope.
like everyone is like, okay, like we're on board.
Yeah.
But she's the ringleader of that.
Yeah.
She gets us all riled up though, and we're like, we have to solve it with her, but she is,
Yeah. Yeah, like, if
Who's
you-
good at deducting things amongst us?
Me.
Kennedy.
very inquisitive.
Kennedy.
Very, very
Who's
inquisitive.
got the confidence to solve crimes? Kennedy.
Oh wait, you mean in real life?
Yeah, like if you guys
Kennedy.
witness,
Character-wise, yes, Kennedy.
yeah, I'm like, if you see someone steal something right now at Comic-Con, who solves it? I guess
Oh,
well, if you
Kennedy
see
would
someone
solve
steal
it.
something, I
Tunji
guess
would call it
it's
out.
solved.
Tunji would be like, "That's not okay. We need to go after him."
Yeah.
That's true.
Tunji's our moral compass.
Yes. Yes.
We're all
Yes.
in trouble.
If you guys had to give like season 1 like a subtitle, like The Hidden Staircase, like the classic Nancy Drew : blank, what would you title season 1?
Dead Lucy.
Once upon a time, it was called The Haunting of Nancy Drew.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's probably
Yeah.
a bit appropriate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or The Haunting of Horseshoe Bay.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think
I like
we'll
that.
stick around for more than one season. We have a particular ghost that's doing the haunting
Okay.
throughout the series, the character of Dead Lucy. So it's definitely a lot is centered around that in this first season.
Yeah.
So
How much do you guys know, like, of the mystery of this? Like, do you know how the season ends? Like, how far in advance do you know things?
We all know little tidbits that we try not to share with each other, but sometimes they slip out.
I just try to avoid information.
Each of us know like more than the other and less than the other, I feel like.
yeah,
Yeah, we're piecing it together, aren't we?
yeah. Well, because
Trying.
everybody has a lot of secrets in their past.
Sure.
And so it's a lot of like people will be told certain things about themselves for the sake of their characters.
Yeah.
And then we'll be talking to each other and be like, yeah, so you know how like this and such a thing happened 2 years ago for me, and it's like, what? What?
I'm trying to get better at that at least.
So I think we all are.
Yeah. I love that the cast of Nancy Drew is trying to solve the mystery of Nancy Drew while it's
Yeah.
happening.
100%. 100%.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you guys for stopping by.
Thank you very much.
And everybody else, stay tuned to EW for Comic-Con coverage.